Welcome back to another episode of Foolies Fridays with your boy TGA Money, Nemo the Fishman, Traumatic Nightcrawler, Neems, Nemo the Juice Man, Nemo the Fishman, and all the other names that comes in between. Back with another message for you on this incredible Friday today, Bay. I love you guys incredibly, and if I don't get to tell you all the time, I just want you to know that in this moment, in this space, in this second that you watch on the other side of your screen, my message today is simple and always from the heart. And it goes a little something like this. You never know who's on the other side of the camera, of the photo, of the status on Facebook, of just your messages. I think a lot of times people think that only a certain kind of person can encourage, only a certain kind of person can be motivating, only a certain kind of individual has the knack for doing this, hopping on a video, talking to people, saying, hey, keep going, hey, you got this, hey, stay motivated, hey, stay encouraged. And I think that we forget that in our fears and doubts and anxieties, like, oh, I don't think people listen to me. Oh, I don't think I have enough money to start this YouTube page. Oh, I don't think I can do this and this or that. We forget about who is on the other side of that screen. And I think the moment we put that into perspective, that every post we share, everything we create, all the things we want to start up, that interaction that we'll make with a customer or a friend or somebody we've just never met before, there's somebody being impacted on the other side. So let's get off of social media. Let's say you just say an encouraging word to your friend while at work, and the person walking by, not the person you're talking to, the person walking by overhears that encouragement, right? Takes that encouragement because they really needed that message. They take that encouragement and go do something like start that business, or they apply to school, or they give back to a charitable cause, or they start working out and getting their life together, all because of a message that they overheard you telling someone else. Now, let's say that same person starts, let's say, makeup or Sir Fitness or She Fitness blog or something, and now that person is now encouraging tens and thousands of people every single day of her life, all because she overheard you saying something positive to someone else. That's the same concept with Facebook and Twitter and Instagram and all these different platforms. What I'm saying in this room in the corner that I think sometimes is insignificant is impacting somebody else on the other side. And we all have the ability, because hate gets everywhere. We share every fight video. We share all the negative stuff on our timelines. We talk about all the bad things that can happen in the world. But yeah, when it comes to positivity, this stuff is corny and lame. And sometimes I feel pretty corny telling you to keep going and you got this and don't stop. But I'm telling you, anybody who's watching this right now, if you know you have a message, you know you have a purpose, and you know you want to be doing more, being greater at whatever it is you do, you have a rare ability in 2017 to make an impact with your smartphone, with the things you tweet and say and post, with the interactions you have with somebody at your job, in the line at a grocery store, because once again, it's the person on the other side of the screen, is the person behind you that you're not looking at, is the people who will do a good deed based off the good deed that you did for someone else that led to helping someone else. You saving someone's life, which is possible with these platforms. You saving someone's life can now inspire an entire nation, because that person who was supposed to hear your message, not mine, not your friends, not Oprah's, your particular message, because they would have never heard this message had it not come from you. The person who was supposed to hear your message is now off to do amazing things. The problem is that we think this stuff is about us. We get things all out of perspective. I listened to a YouTuber named Roberto Blake. He said something really incredible, and it made me shift my thinking. He said, if you only get 100 views on a video, or 50, or 25, just think about this. If you had 25 people in a room while you were speaking, that would probably be a pretty good speaking event, or if you had 50, or if you had 150, or let's say you get up there and you get 400 or 500, 600 views, that means 600 people, let's just say 600 people viewed it. Imagine a room with 600 people and you're talking to them and encouraging them and empowering them or teaching them or just blessing them with your gift. That would be amazing. That would be incredible. And now I keep that perspective in mind. So if I only see 20 views, then that means 20 people were in the room with me while I shared this message. If I only see 10, if I only see 5, I just say, hey, you know what? That must have been 5 of my closest friends, 5 of the people I care about. Or just say 5 strangers that I just happen to get to share my message with. Please remember that it's about the person behind you. It's about the person on the other side of the screen, the photo, the tweet, the message. Your message, your ideas, and your thoughts could profoundly change the world around us. And we got to get out of our feelings. In other videos, I've said it. Stop being selfish. It's not about you. It's about everybody else who will be impacted by what you do. So I hope you get this. I hope this message makes sense. And in the comment section, I want you to note, or in the comment section, put down what do you think is the most underrated movie? Like, nobody ever talks about it and nobody ever mentions it, but you know that this movie was like by far incredible. So in your opinion, what movie do you think is extremely underrated? It could be new, could be old, whatever. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Of course, it's not about me. It's about God. I love y'all incredibly. And y'all just keep being great on this Friday. Peace. Am I even in the right frame? I can't see on the other side, so I don't really be knowing. Is my computer still on? These are things that I worry about. Man, Foolies on Fridays. I was your boy. Peace.